Did you know that narcissistic abuse is a deeply impactful form of psychological manipulation and control? One of the most troubling outcomes for victims is their tendency to withdraw and isolate themselves from others. Here's why this happens. Let's talk about the first one, loss of trust. Listen closely. Loss of trust is a common consequence of narcissistic abuse. Imagine feeling like you can't rely on anyone around you. Victims often find it hard to believe in others again. They might worry about being criticized, dismissed, or controlled once more. This fear can make them withdraw from social situations entirely. Avoiding people becomes a way to protect themselves. It's not just about feeling hurt, it's about trying to prevent more pain. This isolation can be really tough on them. They might start to feel lonely or misunderstood. Rebuilding trust takes time and patience. Small steps can make a big difference. For instance, connecting with supportive friends or seeking therapy can help. Understanding this process is critical to supporting someone going through it. Validation and empathy go a long way in restoring their sense of security. The next reason is emotional exhaustion. Let me explain this more. Emotional exhaustion is another significant impact of narcissistic abuse. Picture feeling like your emotions are constantly being toyed with. Victims often find themselves mentally and emotionally worn out. They might even question their own reality because of all the mind games. This constant turmoil drains their energy. To cope, they may withdraw from others to recharge and safeguard their emotional health. It's not just about feeling tired. It's about preserving what little strength they have left. This isolation can feel like a necessary retreat from the chaos. They may crave peace and stability more than anything else. Understanding this need for solitude is crucial in supporting them. Encouraging self-care and offering a listening ear can make a world of difference. It's about helping them reclaim their emotional strength and find peace within themselves. For instance, you're constantly in a situation where your feelings are manipulated and your sense of reality is constantly questioned. This ongoing emotional turmoil leaves you mentally and emotionally exhausted. You find yourself drained of energy, desperately needing a break to protect your emotional well-being. So you choose to step back from others, seeking solitude as a way to recharge and regain some inner peace. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's about preserving whatever strength you have left. In this isolation, you yearn for stability and a respite from the chaos that has consumed you. Understanding this need for solitude becomes crucial for those supporting you. They can make a significant difference by encouraging self-care and offering a supportive presence. Ultimately, it's about helping you rebuild your emotional resilience and rediscover a sense of peace within yourself. Reason number 3, shame and guilt. Imagine feeling like everything that happened is somehow your fault. Victims often blame themselves or feel embarrassed about what they've gone through. This shame can make them believe they're unworthy of support or connection with others. It's not just about feeling bad, it's about feeling undeserving of kindness. This self-blame can be really damaging to their sense of self-worth. They might withdraw from relationships to avoid facing these feelings. Rebuilding self-esteem is crucial for their recovery. Encouraging them to challenge these negative thoughts and affirming their value can help. It's about showing them they deserve understanding and compassion, not blame or shame. Now let's talk about another reason, fear of repercussions. Listen closely. Fear of repercussions is a common concern for victims of narcissistic abuse. Imagine feeling like you can't seek help without facing consequences. Perpetrators of this abuse often use threats or manipulation to keep victims silent. They might even spread lies or rumors to discredit them if they speak out. This fear can drive victims to isolate themselves to protect against further harm. It's not just about avoiding conflict. It's about staying safe from potential retaliation. This isolation can feel like the only way to maintain control over their own lives. They might feel trapped or powerless in the face of these threats. Providing a safe environment and offering support without judgment is crucial in helping them feel secure enough to seek help. It's about empowering them to break free from the cycle of fear and reclaim their sense of safety and autonomy. Imagine feeling like you're walking on eggshells, afraid of what might happen if you dare to speak up. Victims of narcissistic abuse often live with this fear of repercussions. They worry that seeking help could lead to retaliation from their abuser. Threats and manipulation are common tactics used to keep them silent. Sometimes lies and rumors are spread to discredit them if they try to expose the abuse. This fear can drive victims to isolate themselves, hoping to shield against further harm. It's not just about avoiding conflict. It's about protecting yourself from potential harm and maintaining some semblance of control over your own life. In this isolation, they may feel trapped or powerless against these threats. Creating a safe environment and offering non-judgmental support are crucial steps in helping them feel secure enough to seek help. It's about empowering them to break free from the cycle of fear, reclaim their sense of safety, and regain autonomy over their lives. Also, here is another reason: difficulty in recognizing healthy relationships. Victims of narcissistic abuse may struggle to differentiate between healthy and abusive relationships. To explain this more, imagine feeling unsure about who you can trust or rely on. Victims often find it hard to distinguish between genuine care and manipulation. This confusion can lead them to isolate themselves as a protective measure. It's not just about avoiding bad relationships, it's about seeking safety and stability. This isolation can feel like a necessary step to avoid repeating past mistakes. They might fear getting hurt again or falling into another abusive situation. Helping them learn about healthy boundaries and red flags in relationships is crucial. Encouraging them to trust their instincts and seek support from trustworthy individuals can make a big difference. It's about guiding them toward forming connections that are supportive and nurturing rather than harmful or damaging. Reason number 6, loss of self-identity. Narcissistic abuse frequently chips away at a victim's sense of self-worth and identity. Imagine feeling like you've lost touch with who you really are. Victims often struggle to recognize their own value and may isolate themselves in this process of rediscovery. It's not just about feeling lost. It's about reclaiming their sense of identity outside of the abusive relationship. This isolation can serve as a period of introspection and healing. They might need time to rebuild their self-esteem and understand their worth beyond the abuser's influence. Supporting them through this journey of self-discovery is crucial. Encouraging self-reflection and providing reassurance can help them regain their confidence and sense of purpose. It's about helping them reconnect with their authentic selves and rebuild a stronger, healthier self-image. For instance, waking up one day and not recognizing the person staring back at you in the mirror. Victims of narcissistic abuse often experience this profound loss of self-worth and identity. They may struggle to remember their own value, feeling disconnected from who they truly are. In response, they may withdraw from others as they navigate this journey of rediscovery. It's not just about feeling lost, it's about reclaiming a sense of identity that isn't defined by the abusive relationship. This period of isolation can be a time of deep introspection and healing. They need space to rebuild their self-esteem and rediscover their worth beyond the influence of their abuser. Supporting them through this process is crucial. Encouraging self-reflection and offering reassurance can help them regain confidence and find a renewed sense of purpose. Ultimately, it's about guiding them towards reconnecting with their authentic selves and cultivating a stronger, healthier self-image. And the last reason could be coping mechanism. Isolation often becomes a coping mechanism for managing the trauma of narcissistic abuse. Imagine needing a break from overwhelming emotions and uncertainty. For victims, withdrawing can offer a brief feeling of safety and order amidst the chaos they've experienced. Understanding these reasons reveals why victims might choose isolation. It emphasizes how crucial support, validation, and compassionate understanding are in their path to healing and recovery. Providing a supportive environment can make a significant difference in helping them feel safe enough to reconnect with others and rebuild their lives. It's about offering patience and empathy as they navigate their journey towards healing and reclaiming a sense of peace and stability. Did you experience isolation? Let me know in the comments below.